My lunch break, we'll see if we can throw us a pot. Ooh, I need to move this out of the way. There used to be a place in Marshall, Texas called the Marshall Pottery, and I remember going as a kid, and I was mesmerized by the dudes throwing pots. They were making flower pots mostly. The place doesn't exist anymore. It's called the Marshall Pottery. And I think it's still there. It just doesn't. I don't think they make pots anymore. But I always thought it was so cool. They had everything was all the potters inside this little room with a glass. You can go and peer over the side and look at them, watch them go. Thought it was so cool. It is cool. Anyway, so I got my lump of clay, threw it down, centered it. We're trying to center it. Looks pretty good. I place my hands on each side, find the center, press down. One of the trickiest parts, I think, learning this is how far to go down. But you got room on the bottom to cut it off and not cut it out and make a donut. I was watching the Great Canadian Throwdown, and I was watching the, I don't know, he's the guy that cries all the time. Anyway, saw a dude, he pulled his walls up like this, and so I gave it a shot, and I actually like it. Ooh, I'm not centered. You got a little wobbly there at the top. Where's my sponge? Fix that. That is horrible. Okay. All right. I'm not sure what I did wrong. Talking probably the problem. I'm gonna compress the top. I always try to do that every time I pull it. Pull the walls up. Try to compress the rim, and then I compress the bottom as well, just to kind of make sure there's no funky ridges or get any cracks. Okay, now, what are we gonna do? Bowls are probably the easiest things to throw. I found them the most satisfying. Nothing complex or crazy, just like to throw a bowl. Just fun. Ta-da! That's it. Let's see. Grab my little stick. I'm left-handed, but I throw right-handed, except when I trim or do anything detail. I'll turn it back the other way. Okay. has a thin bottom. That's it. Now it's very floppy. Let's see if I can get it off. Ta-da. When I pick it up, it does distort, but that's it. Cool.